Guys, the biggest update to Pokemon Go ever in the history of the game is now live with over 80 new Pokemon available in the wild. And today, my friends, our mission is to go out, try and capture as many of these brand new Pokemon as possible and start our Generation 2 Pokemon Go adventure. You guys are going nuts on Twitter. Look at all of these brand new Pokemon you guys have been capturing. Wait a second, that person is a free alligator. Are you mad? Oh my gosh, look at that. For those of you guys who watch tons of my Pokemon Go videos, you know how much this means to me. I adore Generation 2. I've been waiting for this day for months and months. Evie and I are literally about to head out the house right now and capture as many new Pokemon as possible. Now, it's maybe a crazy thing to say, but can we, for our very first Pokemon Go Gen 2 adventure, can we get anywhere near 100,000 likes? Just imagine that, guys. I'm going to be out today recording so many videos for you guys. I am so excited and hope you guys are just as excited as well. I'm taking almost a Generation 2 tour. I'm going to be trying to get as many new items that are in the game from Pokestops, for new berries, the new Pokemon, new evolutions, show you changes that are now in the game as well, new egg Pokemon, all of that stuff is going to be right here, my friends. Evie is so keen right now, I am holding her back. Guys, all I have to say is subscribe if you're new to the best and latest Pokemon Go Gen 2 Pokemon. Make sure you hit that notify button. Everyone hit it right now so you don't miss out on a single video. Evie's keen, I'm keen. Let's go outside. Let's get our very first Gen 2 Pokemon, baby. Oh my gosh, you don't know how much I've missed seeing silhouettes on my nearby list. Now this spot right here is where I walk Evie every morning. There's a 2 Pokemon spawner, so I'm hoping as we move forward and Evie does her business, good girl, we can get our first 2 new Pokemon. The great thing is, all the places nearby that I visited in my Pokemon, our very first, here it is, guys. Oh my gosh, but I've made a massive mistake. 1 second. Incense and Lucky Egg. I need to be using it all day today to see what on earth the incense will pull in. So guys, Sentry is our very first wild Gen 2 Pokemon. I'm going to Raspberry him. He's probably going to become the most common Pokemon in Gen 2, but I don't even care. I'm going to use a Great Ball because it's brand new. I don't even care. Is this going to be our very first Gen 2 capture? Leave a comment down below. I want to know your greatest and best Gen 2 capture so far since it's come out. It's here, guys. We've done it. Sentry has been caught 5-day streak. Look at all of that new... Oh my gosh. Today, guys, we're going to be trying to see this new Pokemon screen as many times as possible. Look at that. It evolves. It only costs 25 candies. It is beautiful. I played so much Gold and Silver as a kid. Anything else new? It's a freaking horsey. We don't care about you, horsey. Sentry has now been added. We've got a Swinub. I was just about to say we've got a Swinub nearby and it spawned us. I knew this little spot outside our house would be a great way to start the day. All right, we're doing the exact same thing, guys. Raspberry. And then probably, ooh, look at that new moving animation. Rather than the Pokemon jumping, it ran around in a little mini circle. There's lots of new movements for the Pokemon while you're trying to capture them. Are you serious, Swinub? You better not run on me, buddy. You better not run on me. So today I'm going to be going to as many Pokestops as possible, as many parks nearby that I know has great spawns. Claire and I did our Dragonite evolution yesterday, just as the update went live. So I'm glad I managed to get the video out in time, but it's all about Gen 2. Seriously, Swinub? You better stay in your ball list. What? I've had to Ultra Ball him? If this guy doesn't stay in the ball now, 1 Ultra Ball. Come on, Ultra Ball. 2. Hit me with the 3rd one. Oh, finally. All right, guys. Already we are 2 minutes into this video. I've been outside, literally the house front door, and we've got ourselves 2 Generation 2 Pokemon. The first place I'm going to hit up today is a Pokestop near a park that Evie and I and Claire walk all the time, and it normally pulls in so many Pokemon. 2 new Pokemon added. I'll keep an eye on our incense. Let's hit up that Pokestop. All right, guys, we are on our way to the Pokestops, to the local parks, to update you guys on everything that is new, and a Hoot Hoot has appeared. What I really want to learn over the next few days here on the channel with you guys is which Pokemon are considered to be a lot more common in Gen 2. Obviously, we know Pidgeys, Caterpies, Rattatas, all those trash Pokemon are so common for Pokemon in Gen 1, but we want to start learning a little bit more about Gen 2. We're going to learn this together in my videos, and I'm so excited for it. You will have noticed there that any berries you apply on Pokemon will now stay under their name as you're in a little battle with them, so keep an eye on that. There are new berries that we're going to try and pick up from Pokestops today as well. Awesome. Our third, three's my lucky number, brand new Pokemon today, and we have barely left the house This guy's gonna need 50 to evolve. Okay, that's cool. We can work on this, baby. We can work on this. We're gonna be getting so much XP today. All right, let's start the car. Let's get to that first Pokestop. Guys, we've arrived, and oh my gosh, you won't believe what my incense has just pulled in. Oh my days. All right, guys, take a look at this. My incense, just as I pulled into the car park, has pulled in a Teddy Ursa. This evolves into Urazing or Ursaring. My Gen 2 pronunciation can do a little bit of work, but it will be improved over the next 2 days for sure. I want to say this is going to be considered a semi-rare Pokemon for sure. This is a big evolution with potentially a big CP with the evolution as well. I don't know how much I should be using my Ultra Balls today. Just to, oh, look at him, he's feisty. Maybe a little teddy bear, but he's still feisty. Just in case we come across maybe like a free alligator or a Meganium or any of the Gen 2 starting Pokemon, fully evolution Pokemon. It could be crazy. Now, we've caught him! Oh my gosh, this is... Oh my gosh, man, you don't understand. Honestly, Gen 2 Pokemon is the first Pokemon game I played, Gold and Silver. I'd say I completed it like 50 times over. I restarted the game a million times. There you go. You can see the evolving right there with 50 candies. He's going to be a toughie to get. But... Whoa! Okay, first ever Pokestop. Okay. So much has happened just then. So much has happened. So... First things first, items. We've got ourselves one of the brand new berries. There are 2 new berries. We've got a Pinap berry. This will make it drop more candies if you use it on a Pokemon when you capture it. We can give this a go in a second actually and see how it works. There's also a Nabab berry, which will mean the Pokemon slows down a little bit and isn't quite as crazy as you try and capture it. So a little bit cooler, a little bit calmer. And on top of that, from Pokestops from now onwards, you should be looking for all of the evolution items. That's Upgrade, Sunstone, Metal Coat, Dragon Scale, and also King's Rock. Keep an eye out for all of those, and we're going to be keeping an eye out for all of those from every single Pokestop for today. But look how many new Pokemon are around us. Let's set up and let's capture these guys. Alright, so I think Marill, which evolved into Azumarill, is a little bit of a rarity as well, and he's just adorable glue. You know what I haven't done before? Let's turn on AR mode. Oh, baby. So, what I'm going to do here is use a Pinap berry, which if I capture it with the next throw, will give me extra candies. I want to see if I can stack. So you can't stack berries. You can only use 1 berry at a time. I wasn't sure about that. I'm just going to go for a Great Ball. I'll go for a spin Great Ball throw and see... Oh, terrible, Ali. That was really off. And see if we can capture this guy. Oh my gosh, I need to... I never normally spin throw. I'm a bad person, aren't I? Here we go, here we go. Ooh, this is a good one, this is a good one. So if I capture Marill with this, let's see how many extra candies we'll end up getting for it. 2, come on, come on, come on. No, I don't believe... Our first ever Pokemon to run on us. We've just lost out on a Marill. I don't believe it. That would have been another brand new Pokemon. And as I said, I think he's semi-rare. All right, we're going to have to go Spinark instead. Okay, Pinap Berry. The only one we've got. You know what? I ain't messing around with this one anymore. I don't even care. I'm just going to use an Ultra Ball on him because I want to make sure we can get him. So let's go for a little Ultra Ball with a Pinap Berry and see how many extra candies we get. Fingers crossed if this captures it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think Spinark could be quite a common Pokemon. Do not worry. But let's see how many extras it gives us. So... 5 candies. Okay, almost doubled it. That is going to be great if you find any of those Larivitars out in the wild. It evolves obviously into Tyranitar, which is one of the, like, the Dragonite evolution for Gen 2 that I'm so excited for. If you guys have a Tyranitar, tweet me a picture, leave a comment down below, prove it. This will need 50 candies for evolving. Oh, another Hoothoot's here. Oh, the other Spinark has literally just disappeared. Alright guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to capture this Hoothoot right here, build up those candies, and we're going to go to a spot with loads of Pokestops, hit up as many as possible, get as many new berries, get as many of those new evolution items, fingers crossed, and see what else we can find. Man, I am loving this. Hopefully you guys are as well. So guys, welcome to Claire and I's local park. This is where we came yesterday to evolve Dragonite, and we were about to find out what spawners are here. For those of you guys that don't know, obviously nests, spawner nests for Pokemon that hold a certain Pokemon in abundance in an area is called a nest, and this, yesterday, literally the day we recorded our Dragonite episode, was a Scyther and Squirtle nest. I'm about to find out what it's transferred over, because all the nests have migrated now with the release of Gen 2. I'm hoping it's now a Totodile nest, but I can't guarantee everything. We're about to boot up the app and see what Pokemon are going to be nearby for the very first time. What are we saying? What are we saying? What is this park going to give us? There's supposed to be there we go, loads of Pokestops around here. Ooh, looks like it's a Swinub, which we caught one of this morning. Oh, brand new Pokemon. And I don't know what else it's going to be. We're going to have to do a little bit of research, but a Wooper, only 33 CP, our first brand new Pokemon in this park. Unfortunately, we've got no brand new berries anymore, and that's kind of disappointing. But one thing that I didn't touch on with that last Pokestop that I should have done is that I got a new egg. I got a 5-kilometer egg from that Pokestop. Now, obviously, at the moment, people are going out and about. They're hatching their 2Ks, their 5Ks, their 10Ks. No one knows what they're going to be getting, though. As soon as we find out which Gen 2 Pokemon fall into which egg category, bam, you'll be the first to know right here. If we get ourselves Wooper, a brand new Pokemon, it's going to help me so much getting to level 33 because it's so much freaking XP. This is going to need 50 candies to go into a Quagsire, which is next evolution. Oh, no basic Gen 1 Pokemon, but let's see what we can get from this Pokestop. No new items, unfortunately. However, I am going to... Ooh, Grimer, thank you very much. I was one candy off of evolving him into a Muck yesterday. Even though it's Gen 1 Pokemon, I still need to get that one done. We've got an Incense on. We've got a Lucky Egg on. Let's see what our first Incense Pokemon will be. Ooh, it's another Wooper. All right, I'm going to capture this guy. I'm going to head to the Pokestop with our very first Gen 2 evolved Pokemon is potentially going to be waiting for us to capture. Ooh. Guys, here it is, out in the wild. This is a Piloswine, which is the evolution of the Swinub, which you can see there. A big, furry ice Pokemon. This guy could be big. What are we saying? 1,286, our first big Gen 2 capture. Let's set up and let's get prepared for this, baby. All right, guys, this is going to be a toughie. Luckily, I've got a lot of raspberries. We're still working, obviously, on those new berries from the Pokestops that have just come out, but I'm gonna Ultra Ball this guy. Still an orange ring, even with a raspberry and an Ultra Ball. This will be our second evolution Gen 2 Pokemon. I haven't even done a Gen 2 evolution yet. We got him. Bam, baby. Another new Pokemon added already. So much XP as well. Look at him, big furry little feline friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got Stone Edge and Ice Shard. Let's see his little attack animation. Okay, interesting. While we're here though, let's take a quick look. Actually no, let's spin this Pokestop while we're here. Come on, give me a new egg, give me a new one. Oh, yes, beautiful. We've got ourselves another brand new berry, which is great. But let's just check in on my best Pokemon. So yesterday, I evolved Dragonite. He's now 3,186. We're going to see if any Gen 2 Pokemon can get inside my top 12 Pokemon list. It's a tough list. You've got to be over 2,295 CP. It ain't going to be easy. All of these eggs that are incubating at the moment are Gen 1 eggs, but once they will hatch, the Gen 2 ones will start coming out. I'm filming another video later today, so there's going to be 2 videos today, so stay tuned because they'll probably start hatching in that video later today. But that's how our squad is looking right now. I'm going to hit up all these Pokestops and maybe we can get one of those brand new evolution items. Let's go, guys. Whew. Guys, this wasn't on my nearby list. It wasn't on tracking, but look what... Quickly. Okay. I thought we'd lost him. My character went nuts. Guys, I'm not going too fast. You're glitching out. Sneasel. Oh my gosh. I told you I adore Gen 2. Sneasel is a dark ice Pokemon, which is, I would consider, definitely more towards the rare side. On top of that, look what I got. I got myself a Nabat berry. I'm not going to give it, maybe I should give it a go. It's going to slow him down a little bit in terms of his movement, but he looks pretty chilled right now. My man is not moving around at all. It's only 130 CP, but I do not care. I'm going to hit him with a raspberry, and I won't Ultra Ball him. I think that's a little bit overkill. He doesn't seem like the highest CP in the world, but I was looking around and all of the nearby and tracking wasn't telling me that there was much new nearby. I was like, this can't be right. This guy pops up, I'm like, let's go, baby. Woo! Another new Pokemon, one of my favorite ones that I cannot wait to get more of. An absolute beauty of a Pokemon. Now, as you can see here, it can't evolve at the moment, but it does get an evolution in the form of Weevil, which is added in later in Pokemon. So hopefully, if they continue adding in even more Pokemon to Pokemon Go, we'll eventually be able to evolve this guy. But look at that. Little Sneasel. Oh yeah, baby. Brand new Pokemon. One of my faves. I love it. Let's keep exploring, guys. Today is just going to be nuts. I'm going to be putting out the camera every second. Look at this. We've got a little Murkrow who's just spawned in next to us. Again, not on the tracking, not on the nearby list. So I found him manually, which makes me very proud. So you know what, I'm going to use this Nabat berry just to show you how it works, because I've never used one before. So let's put this on him and see if he slows down a little bit. What I assume it will do is, obviously every Pokemon has a movement, a jumping movement. They've now got like a side-to-side movement or swivel movement, and it'll basically mean that that won't happen anywhere near as much, if at all. So now my man is very, very slow. I'm gonna hit him with that Great Ball, and hopefully we can get another dark Pokemon added to the Pokedex. Obviously, like, I want to catch everything. I want to get everything new. It's absolutely crazy. I'm excited for the evolutions, to be honest with you, and I want to find a spawner for one of the starting Pokemon, because I want to get a Feraligatr with my favourite. I want to try and get a Feraligatr, but if I get Typhlosion or Meganium, that'd be unreal. Whew. Look at that, look at that. Murkrow added to the Pokedex, baby. It's only 9 AM in the morning. We've already caught so many new Pokemon with Foul Play and Feint Attack. The dark background's really cool, isn't it? Really, really like that. Oh, baby. Now, can you guys see that behind me? Where is it? Just there. This is the first ever Pokemon Go gym I ever went to. And gyms have switched up a little bit. A lot of moves have changed in attack power as well. So guys, we're in the gym right now, and I've got 3 2Ks that are hatching. These are Gen 1 2Ks. We can get rid of them as soon as possible, and just maybe we'll get something good. I don't know. Magikarp. I could do a Gyarados evolution. We've been sitting on that for a while. I know it's not going to be a huge CP ID, sorry, because its CP would need to be closer to 130, which it isn't quite at. That was only 150. Geodude. Bro, he's getting in our way. I'm really excited, really excited to hatch the new Gen 2 eggs. If we can get those starting Pokemon from the eggs, any of the rare Pokemon would be amazing. Alright, Gen 1 eggs out the way. Leave that alone. We've got another, 2 Centrix on us. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go into a gym very quickly. I don't want to stall the capturing of brand new Pokemon because I'm absolutely loving it right now. Let's just check. Okay, no new Pokemon in there, but I've never had a chance to battle my Dragonite since yesterday. So let's jump into Dragonite and just see how the pacing of gym battles have changed a little bit. And maybe in the episode later today, or even in today's episode, once I get a few more Gen 2 Pokemon, oh, we see how the action's a lot slower. Pokemon attack. Wow, it is a lot slower actually. These Pokemon are going down very slow. I've got myself Dragon Pulse, see if that does it a little bit quicker. No, these gym battles are going to take a lot longer. It used to be just tap the screen, get the Pokemon down to 0 health, wipe them out, and it was a super quick experience. So this is the first time I've ever battled with Dragonite. It's pretty damn cool, but as you can see, this is going to take a long time, guys. So, we'll get some more Gen 2 Pokemon, maybe do a Gen 2 only battle later in this episode, or in the episode later today, so stay tuned for that. So guys, I've got a little Easter on my screen, and obviously with the introduction of Gen 2, Umbreon and Espeon. I absolutely love Espeon. Claire absolutely loves Umbreon. There's a little bit of a naming trick to guarantee to get them, at least for your first time evolving them. And I'm going to do that in a special Evolution Gen 2 episode later today, which is very exciting. But while this Eevee is on my screen, I'm going to capture this little guy. And I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Pokemon now do have genders, I assume, for the preparation of breeding Pokemon, to be able to get baby Pokemon, not just from eggs, but just simply by breeding, say, 2 Magmars together or 2 Electabuzzes together. So that's really exciting. So breeding should be coming along soon, but stay tuned for that little Eevee trick. We've got ourselves a brand new one right here with some more candies. Man, today's just too good. It's too freaking good. Behind me, you get some beautiful views of the park. Oh, no, it just disappeared. Literally that second, you guys see that? A little Hoppip just disappeared on my screen. I was about to get a new Pokemon. Alright, all you guys get is nice views. I'm sure that Hoppip will appear in a second. Oh man, I hate the fact that the silhouettes are starting to like disappear as we fill up our Pokedex. I just want silhouettes to be absolutely everywhere. But don't worry, we're doing great. Let's have a quick check-in on our Pokedex. If we scroll all the way down to Gen 2, which is now filling up very nicely. So far today, we've got Sentret, we've got Hoot, we've got Spinark, a Marrow freaking Randoms. I'm actually really annoyed about that. We've got ourselves Wooper, we've got ourselves Murkrow, we've got ourselves Sneasel, Teddy Ursing, we've got ourselves Swinub, and Evolution Piloswine. Things are looking good. That is a lot already. Little Dragonite's there. I'm loving him so much. Let's keep on exploring this park and see what else we can get. So guys, this first park has served us really well with those nice little spawns in the form of Murkrow and obviously Sneasel. But I think we have got most of the common Pokemon that we found in this park for the moment. I'm going to try and move on to a new park I've never actually been to before and just hit it up and see what may possibly spawn on me, guys. Unfortunately, no new evolution items yet. I think their distribution could be as rare as 10Ks. Honestly, don't think it'll be easy to get them at all. So hit those Pokestops, my friends. Get those new evolution items because they're rare. So let's hit our next location. Fingers crossed, new Pokemon, obviously. And also, later in this episode, we're going to do our very first full-on Gen 2 evolution, baby. Alright guys, we're out and about at the new park. Love this Pokemon. Psychic Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's Psychic Pokemon. It was used in the Elite Four quite a little bit. Our adventures have again brought us to another park and a brand new Pokemon. This is a really interesting one. Just watch it for a second. Look how it moves around the screen. It zips from left to right. Just been recognized.
Are you actually MoreAli-A?
Yo, what's up? We are ready for our very first Gen 2 evolution.